Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Final Fantasy X. So I'm going to show you guys how to grind One Eye, and this particular Fiend in the Monster Arena is going to serve multiple beneficial effects. He's going to give you magic defense spheres, he's going to give you triple AP weapons so you can customize into the best level grinding weapons in the game. And he can also make you a lot of money once you get all the weapons you need. Any other weapons or armors you get, you can basically sell for loads of gil. Now the trick is, we have Auron's Celestial Weapon, which does a massive damage bonus when he is low on HP. So what you want to do is you want to take off your Auto Phoenix armors, you want to shoot Auron with a powerful magic spell like Holy. This will take him out of the picture, and then if you fight a simple fiend like the Dingo, you can attack and finish him off quickly. And if you have Victor for Tidus and Yuna, they will have full overdrive going into the One Eye fight. And obviously, the more AP grinding weapons you get, the more you can do the AP infinite grind trick and get tons of money. Or tons of levels, I should say. But obviously grinding One Eye will get you tons of money as well. So basically, you're going to want to attack with Auron when he's on super low HP, and then thanks to Yuna having a max overdrive, you can summon one of your Aeons with max overdrive. And then all you have to do is not heal at the save sphere, just go fight a Dingo, get Yuna back to full overdrive, and the main thing is not to get an ambush. If you get an ambush, just flee with Auron, or at least activate the flee skill for Auron. His weapon has first strike, and you can then just try again. But the whole thing is to get around where One Eye doesn't ambush you. You can get one attack with Auron, and then an overdrive with one of your Aeons, and One Eye is finished. And then when you win, you get 2 magic defense spheres for the overkill. You also get some AP as well. And then you also get the chance for weapon or armor. And the weapons, if they are 2-slot weapons, you can sell them. But like with Yuna's weapon here, if you get a triple AP and 2 free slots, this is going to become one of your AP grinding weapons. Now you're going to go to customize, and down on Yuna's Wonder Wing, you are going to put the ability AP to overdrive. So you're already getting triple the AP you will get. And then all you need to do is then put on AP to overdrive, which will convert overdrive you would gain to AP. I think I said that backwards, but you can read the ability there. And so basically what we then do is we go to the Don Tonberry in the Monster Arena, and his ability will allow Riku. You see, we've kind of done this with Riku because Riku has her weapon already, but she's very easily got 82 levels in the sphere grid, and you can literally just move a character all around the grid and essentially try and fill out the entire sphere grid for one character. Now, as we get later on, we're going to be perfecting the sphere grid, so we're not going to worry, but easily enough, you can literally move tons of space and get tons of stat boosts for your particular characters. And now, who we're going to want to kind of maximize early is Riku, Waka, and Tidus, purely because they are the underwater crew, so they can fight in any and all combat situations, including underwater boss fights and such. But as you see, Riku's strength nearly at 100, and that was from basically 2 or 3 quick fights with the Don Tonberry. And so what you're going to want to do is put Comrade as Yuna and Riku's overdrive. That means they gain overdrive when an enemy or when an ally takes damage. And so if Tidus had his perfect AP weapon, you would have his on Stoic, and therefore he would be getting tons of levels as well. But essentially you attack with Tidus, he deals massive damage in his Karma counterattack, and the 2 girls here are going to be getting an absolute boatload of experience points. And you see, Karma does more damage the more fiends they've killed, so you want to use basically Tidus or Auron or Waka, because they would have been getting a lot of killing blows on enemies, and so the Karma will do basically the max damage in the game in a single counter attack, and he'll essentially waddle up, and when he gets to a certain distance he won't counter attack with Karma anymore. So when it really gets to the stage, your best option is to just flee. I just thought we might be able just to KO it to get a little bit more AP, but the bottom line is once every character has had a turn, every character is still conscious from the battle, you flee, and there we have like nearly 80,000 AP in like 3 minutes. 37 sphere levels, super easy for the two girls there, and if, as I say, if Roxas had it, he'd probably have 80 something levels from taking all that damage from Stoic. So yeah, and once again we can just scoosh Riku 33 more places along the sphere grid. As you can see, massive distance you can cover for all these different things, and that's basically what you kind of do before you start your kind of stat grinding. You basically want to try and move your 3 characters as far along as they can get, just to get all the natural stats and stat bonuses that you can get from just moving them all around everybody's sphere grid and getting all their abilities, spells, black, white magic, etc. And like, as we see now, like Riku's just moved so far, and we just see so many strength spheres and things like that. Like, here's her status screen now, again, nearly at 100, and, you know, really high magic, really high defenses and agility, so, you know, becoming one of the strongest characters in the game. And what I kind of felt would be important just for now is to unlock the final monster hunting area in the game, which is Sin. And so to do this, we actually have to progress the story a smidge, and we're going to kind of have to have a series of little boss rushes. But essentially what we're going to be getting towards is, you know, the final showdown. And we're going to
well, that sounds
stop talking for this cutscene.
Hey, simple is the way you like it, right?
You got that right.
Pops, I'm counting on ya.
Right. Got you covered. Yeah. How's that?
Right on. A singing ship in the sky.
I hope everyone got the message. Shreen!
All right, we're going in.
How we gonna get inside?
The easy way, how else?
Figures.
Well, let's go.
Hey, how you plan on getting inside?
If we can't get through the mouth, we'll rip open a new one. You with me?
Now that's what I call a plan.
Petra, e gufrito e ka.
Of course.
Of course.
All right. We'll give that thing a new blowhole. All you gotta do is jump.
Roger.
I won't tell you to be careful. Do your worst, kiddo.
Roger.
Fet. Riku, you guard.
Will do.
Any last-minute supplies before the showdown?
You're selling stuff now?
But of course,
So after we buy some
Sin is
items
gone.
from
We'll need to
Rin
begin
here, we're
with
gonna have like a really sweet
Man, your dedication is
little
really
cutscene
astounding.
for completely
if there's anything I
completing
can
the
help you with in
Albed
the future,
collection.
just ask.
Ace, ween topped.
Janokut. Wiraja fam may not win dukia.
Eiko, uluwi goof tranelg.
Dat regdrat sjofunt lusa. Drid falum timgu edix wowik hat.
Ace ribidu.
Rana imnakat. Du lukne dimida winchelag.
Drigwi.
And so we get 99 underdogs secrets. And just a really nice scene just to kind of acknowledge that you've collected them all, you know? Because no other kind of character in the game acknowledges that you have them all. But this gives you double AP. So not necessarily as useful as double overdrive, but not necessarily useful as the already, you know, triple AP, triple overdrive setup that we can get. And while, you know, double overdrive is definitely, you know, an easier boost to get because you get 99 of them for all the stuff that we did, you can bribe sandworms in the Beacon Hill Desert to get way more. But up we go to fight Sin. Unfortunately, like, I can't get the FMVs to play correctly, so we're going to just be skipping the different scenes. But basically, Sin is out here doing destructive things, and we gotta stop him.
They listen to us.
We won't let them down.
So in the soundtrack, this is known as the Hymn of the Faith People of Spira edition. Listen to those
We don't need
harmonies.
this anymore, right?
Oh.
Right? Huh.
No more saying goodbyes. Yuna's gonna survive.
Hey, guys? Guys, that's not good, yeah?
So once again, you're gonna see a bunch of green, but it's essentially Sin doing baddie attacks and destroying things. So, you know, it's not going to be as easy as, oh, we just sing a song and he doesn't attack us. So now we're going to have an airship battle, a bit like the battle with Evray earlier on. We can move the airship in, we can move it out, we can shake it all about. But yeah, we're going to go up and try and take apart Sin. The ominous quiet before the storm. And again, at this point I'm like, oh, they're not going to load, I'm just going to skip them. And up here is Sin, right in front of the airship,
Hey, I saw something shine.
ready
Maybe
for a
it's
fight.
arm. I reckon it's a weak spot.
Good!
Fred!
Feina mimat oshi!
Sin's pulling us in.
Everyone, back inside.
Domina! Eglutak!
And here we come to fight Sin. And it's nice that, you know, the game takes into account when you mightn't have collected the Abbott primers, so Riku can still translate Abed. And like, I have a funny feeling, should the English translation of that be move more near or go more near instead of go near more? Not sure, but anyway, he gets what she means. It's stressful when you're facing up against a giant whale monster, but as per usual, you know, we don't have auto haste on everybody, so we're going to want to get haste on and let everybody get a turn, because this is like a major boss fight, so let's let everybody get a chance to shine. You know, Yuna having really high magic, but like, no, this is where we're going to see the bonus of the magic booster. So Yuna did about 9,000. Lulu does 11,000, so there is magic booster for you. And I'd say it's meant to like double your MP usage to boost your magic, but like 1 MP cost, baby. 2 MP for a massively damaging spell.
We're going in!
And we kind of have just heavy hitters now. With Lulu with her magic, and Waka with the ball, and, you know, Orin with his sword. And it is an armored enemy, so having piercing would help, and the celestial weapons don't necessarily have piercing. They just bring the enemy's defenses to 0. They don't count the defense stat. But armored is a completely different stat, unfortunately. But yeah, like, even just with like Yuna and Lulu there, we've already like half gotten rid of their HP, you know? Another 6,000. And yeah, just let Tidus come in and take out his anger at his old man with a Blitz Ace Overdrive. Now, watching this back, I kind of was like, oh, you know, he proper like just leaps into the air while on a moving airship in the sky. Like the absolute like mad terror of like just being like blown off the edge there is crazy. But finishing with style, a nice overkill. And basically you can't see it, but then there's a CGI cutscene of them basically shooting a massive laser at that weak point, and the entire arm falling off. So we're literally picking apart massive parts of Sin and breaking apart its defenses. Getting a very, very nice amount of AP, but like this is even showing you guys how expedient the Don Tonberry trick is. Like an entire massive endgame boss fight gave us like 3 levels, which is great, but like in the same amount of time we could have probably done 2 Don Tonberries and gotten like 60 levels, you know? But again, we just need to beat this boss to get into Sin, which is going to be the final Fiend capturing area for us to get all our bits and bobs and collectibles. But speaking to you guys from the future, the stat maxing and arena completion is going super well. We're getting towards our real end game content right now. And basically, I'm thinking of kind of just showing you guys in my little clips, just like my breakdown of how I did my stat maxing, and hopefully you'll find that useful. But yeah, and then I'll basically go enemy by enemy in the area conquest, enemy by enemy in the you know the different sections to unlock the ultimate like boss fight. And like I know, like, to give you a bit of a spoiler, I have max stats on a few characters, like quad 9 HP and like 225 or 255 stats in like all their stats. So it might be like too easy, but like at the same time, it's like, why not just maximize your potential and make the end game as easy as possible? It's super time consuming, and maybe some people don't have the time to do that and would love to like watch a series where they get to see, oh, well, this is what it looks like if you had max stats. So look, I hope you guys find that entertaining anyway in a future video. But at the moment, we're just blasting him with holy magic, blasting with flares, holy, and all that jazz. And again, just making sure everyone gets a turn. Right, as we zoom in for some more attacks. Stealing some shining gems, very useful item for customizing and stuff. And once again, another holy, doing tens of thousands of damage. Very nice. And again, if we just armor broke it, we would be doing more damage. And in theory, if I could ever get this Banishing Blade to work, it will apply like a bunch of the armor breaks and stuff. Or like Riku's mix ability, which I should probably just be using more often, to make a frag grenade that applies armor break. But anyway, it looks cool. For 19,000, oh my goodness. And that was with Orin at like relatively high health. Like if he had much lower health, he would have done so much more damage. Don't know why I didn't use Holy there, to be honest. I think I just wanted to use somebody's overdrive to take him out, and I was like, oh, well, I use Riku, and then I was like, well, let's let Lulu have a little time to shine. But here's kind of where Lulu's overdrive kind of falls off a little bit. Like she needs like such high magic to be able to generate like a really high multi-hit for her more powerful spells. Because like even with like you know, relatively high magic, I could only get like 3 flares off, which if I had have just casted a single solitary flare would have done like tons of damage and given us an overkill. But the same as before, Sin will fly away, and then we kind of blast it with our big ship's guns, and the other arm falls off, and then we have to rush to the center of Sin and crack open a central core. Get another boost of levels. Yuna's up to 40 sphere levels now from her previous Don Tonberry trick.
Time for another plan.
No, we're going in. Every blitzer knows. When you got the ball, you gotta score.
A day with you is never dull.
Hey, star players first.
This means that me and Lulu have our max friendship within the group. If you have higher friendship with Yuna, she'll run up and say something. If you have highest friendship with Kamari, he'll run up and say something. And then like Tidus or Roxas will always have a reply of like star player first. But because Lulu ran up and said a day with you is never dull, she is the most friendliest with Tidus. So we got that scene that maybe other people that wouldn't have Lulu as their favourite might not see. It's like an optional scene. And so a repeat of the Kilika Temple boss fight. That is one shot by Orin, our absolute monster killing daddy. I just love it. It is so good. And now finally, we're going to armor break and mental break to decrease its armored status and like its magic resistance. And then like what the other side of Sin, if I had just done a straightforward flare, would have done similar damage. Getting some more stamina springs from stealing. Gonna use Scan and Kamari just to get more deets. to get its HP and whatnot, and it essentially does Gravija, and it can negate our positive status boosts. And once again, just making sure everybody gets a turn. So we have armor break, let's apply mental break. Able to do an AoE fire, but like, what does it matter? And hopefully with a mental break now, our Holy can do tons of damage. But yeah, we had mental break, but realistically, Riku's that high in strength now with the break damage limit. And armor break. Good damage. And we've now popped open Sin's defenses. And I think they essentially jump off Sin and back onto the airship. But some good items there. And then back on the airship we go.
Riku, aclamad!
It's going to come back, isn't it?
I know.
What? You're kidding me.
No, we have to
Sin
beat the guy
basically
inside.
crash landed into Baval.
The Crusaders would be out of a job if it was this easy, huh?
But it has weakened. I'm sure of it.
Yeah, we're winning!
All right, I'll do what I can with the main gun.
Man, we must have hit that thing enough by now.
I know, it's like the first kind of proper boss
It's a
rush.
little early to start celebrating.
But believe me, we're going to have a boss rush
Talking
by the end.
seem to break when you need them most.
It's called Plot Contrivance, Riku.
This isn't over. Not yet.
Obviously, the credits haven't rolled. But yeah, we just gotta run, have a little cutscene with Yuna.
Mari knows.
But yeah, that's it for like another episode fairly shortly. Kind of just trying to break things up into half-an-hour chunks. But again, just really glad we're kind of getting towards the we're catching up with the YouTube part, so we can kind of get towards the end, you know. Because once we get inside Sin, we just finish our monster capturing, finish a couple of story bosses, but then it's just monster capturing, maxing stats,
I wonder if Sir Jack
and finishing.
is in pain.
Let's just end this. Quickly. The Faith said they'd help us, right?
It bothers me, the way they said that.
Huh?
I mean, they've been fighting alongside us this whole time, but now they say they'll help?
I guess so.
Wait. Sin is reborn when Yu Yevon merges with an Aeon. Isn't that right? If I summon an Aeon, Yu Yevon will join with it. But at first, it'll be small, won't it?
Yeah. Then we might be able to beat it without the final summoning.
I don't know. What if Yu Yevon jumps again?
Then we'll take it down again. We'll fight him until there's no place left to run.
I never thought it would come down to this.
Yeah, I know. Hey, the Faith, they're tired of this whole thing too. Let's let them rest.
The Faith said it's pointless to keep dreaming. The dream will disappear, he said. What did he mean? And what is it that Yu Yevon is summoning from within Sin?
dream of the faith.
You won't go away, will you?
You guys! Come look! Something's happening to Sin!
Again, we're not quite able to see it. He basically grows wings and flies up, and it's going to start the next phase of the fight.
Eject. He's waiting for you.
Well, son, the main gun is still busted. We can't give you any cover fire.
But that's going to be today's
Hey,
episode, guys.
Just take us in.
We're going to have a big confrontation with Sin, and then... yeah, Yuna is figuring out slowly that things are going to be pretty bad. It's not going to all be plain sailing by the end of this, but we'll catch up more in the next episode. Thanks,
Take us
guys.
up, flush to the mouth! No mistakes, or I'm gonna tear out that mop you call hair.
Trust me. Me take you there. No problem, yeah?
Let's get ready to blitz!
Let's go. Just you and me.